her is that when she's competing with somebody, whether it's you, whoever it might be, it's not to beat you, okay? It's to be the best version of herself that she can possibly be. And that is why I love her so much. We had a moment a few weeks ago. She came over to my apartment and we were chatting and just kind of talking about life and where we are right now, where we want to be in the future, 6 months from now, a year from now. And that's my favorite thing to talk about is goals, right? So we're sitting there having this conversation and I got chills because it was the first moment where I realized not only is my life going to change forever really soon, but all of our lives are. We're going to do it together. And I'm so excited to do it with this person. So we're not going to hold her back anymore. Carissa, I'm so proud of you.
Alright guys, I don't like spinning around because it makes me like kind of dizzy. So can we come in, do a half for two? Come on. Alright, so, hey guys!
Hey what?
Hey guys!
Hey what?
Who has been waiting for me to be up here? Raise your hand. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to. Alright, all you new people, look around the room. Look at the support system you have. It's huge. It's so awesome. It's so crazy. Like, this is exactly where I want to be. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Carissa. This is my 4th week. Today, 4 weeks ago, I was hired. I went to crew night. My first night. It was awesome. A little bit of my backstory. So I was married, been divorced 8 months. Not a sob story, totally cool, right? Yay! I have a 4-year-old son. I have a 4-year-old son. I was a stay-at-home mom for 4 years. I don't know if that means to anybody, but I didn't have a job, right? I wasn't making income. Like, being a mom is a job enough, but I'm not making stable income to support my family. And then I got divorced, right? I had a car. That's about all I had. So I had to move in with my parents. I'm 29. It's super awesome. Yeah, it's great. No, they're awesome. I love my parents. There's so much support. But so I had to move back home. Had to find a job. Had to get my shit together. And so I became a kickboxing instructor. Threw myself into fitness. Just quickly realized it's not a lot of money in there to move out of the basement. So I needed to figure it out. I ended up applying for jobs almost immediately after I figured this out, which was about 3 months in. I needed to get my resume built up. I needed to show that I was, hireable. And I kid you not, there were days where I was applying for 20, 30 jobs at a time. So when I got a phone call from Laura on the other end, I'm like, oh, sweet, I have an interview. But can you tell me where it is at again? Like, I had no idea what I applied for because I was applying for everything entry level. Okay, guys, I knew that I needed to start over and I needed to start from the ground up. I was not prepared for what I was getting myself into, and I knew that, but I knew that I needed to start over. Okay, so anything and everything I was applying for was entry level. When I got that job, that call, I was like, yeah, I'm in. Sign me up. I had 2 interviews that day. Came in, sat down with Paul. Now, Toph was in New York. Didn't even know anything that was going on. Didn't know why I had the interview. Didn't know anything about it. All I remember is at the end of the interview when Paul said, why should we hire you? And I looked at him staring in the eye, you'd be crazy not to. Next thing I know, 45 minutes later, I got a phone call for my observation day. That's when I met Leah, and I met Rizzy. That day was crazy. So I didn't really know what to expect. I wore these amazing shoes. I stood in Walmart. It was awesome. I got to know Leah. Super bonded with her so much. Like, she's amazing. But Rizzy was super awful. So he did one of my assessments, and I kid you not, like, I came back from this assessment ready to go home because I was super nervous about my answer, and I was like, I'm not gonna get this right. He's gonna send me home. Like, I thought it was black or white. And I must have looked like I was gonna cry because he mentioned that, but I was not sad. I came back, and even though after that I realized, like, even if I didn't get this job, like, I learned something about myself that day. I learned about how I deal with adversity, and like, I need to just let it go and be totally relaxed. Then when I came back, it was like, Carissa, there's you and 3 other people. It's a Thursday. We only do this many people a week. What do you have to offer that these people don't? That's a hard question to answer, especially when you've been out of the workforce for this long. But I use my parenting skills as an advantage, right? Like, being able to parent somebody is being able to be a leader. So I ran with that. And the rest is history, right? I've been here for 4 years. 4 weeks. Yeah, right? That's super long. 4 weeks, and yeah, I've been waiting for this. So my goals Of course I want to go to Cabo. Duh, who doesn't, right? Raise your hand if you do. You're going to be there, right? I want to see it. You're all going to see me there. It's going to be awesome. But mainly, my long-term goal is to never let anybody prevent me from doing anything ever. I mean, it was a long ride for me these past 4 years, and being under somebody else's thumb is never going to happen to me again. And that I'll be, if that happens, right? Okay, so any advice for you people, all these new faces? Just have fun. Enjoy it. Like, there is no other place that you can have this much fun on a daily basis and come back with a smile on your face. If you aren't doing that, then you need to talk to somebody who's enjoying themselves. Network with them. It'll change your life, I swear. Thank yous. Gosh, Toph, where are you? Man, I can't thank you enough. Like, this whole thing has been amazing. In 4 weeks, I can't even tell you how much I've learned about myself and how much I'm going to learn. Like, if I've changed this much in 4 weeks, I can't see what's going to happen in the 4 years that I mentioned before. Josh, dude, I know Leah was gone my first week, but like if you didn't take me under your wing, man, I don't think I would have been able to grasp the concept as quickly. Leah, of course, dude, like that night that we sat down and talked, like it all clicked and it was like, yes, this is happening. Of course, Rizzy, because, you know, if you weren't so mean to me in the beginning, maybe I wouldn't have pushed myself as hard, and that's exactly what I want to do. And everybody else who's impacted me in here, guys, you guys are all awesome. Man, I can't thank everybody, but like everybody in here has made an impact on me in atmosphere, on the field. Like, you guys are all so cool, and I've learned so much. There's one thing that I want to say before I leave. So there's a quote that hit me really hard last night. I did look this up, okay? I don't memorize quotes. All power is from within, and it's there for us to uncover on our own. Okay, so we all have the capability, but we all need to find it and run with it. Juice, guys? Juice!
Yeah.
What? I need to pin you.
Okay.
Army style. Army style.
Don't stab her by accident.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's white. There's a little bit of blood. It's us? Okay.
I got my first aid kit.
Cool.
Don't touch my boob. I mean, that was a Saturday thing, not a Thursday thing. Yay!
Yeah!